So Skip Bayless did his own Jubilee video, like on Jubilee. They called it One Sports Analyst versus 25 NBA and NFL fans. It's an hour 40 long. We're gonna go through the best parts right now. For the record, Skip Bayless is the embodiment of sports media. Everybody gets a hard-on about like knowing ball. There is no correlation between being successful in sports media and knowing ball. There's literally no correlation at all. Skip Bayless is the prime example. This guy thinks LeBron James is bad at basketball. I am a LeBron. Okay, whatever. Let's watch the video, bro. Let's watch the video.
He was throwing balls to his receivers, hitting them in the helmets and stuff like that.
You got this guy on there. I low-key gotta find one that's more controversial. I don't know how controversial that claim is. I don't know NBA like I know NFL, but I don't even think that's that outrageous. Regardless, do you think Skip Bayless really believes all the stuff he says, or do you think he just says shit to piss people off? Was Skip Bayless the first ever clip farmer, just impression farming everybody to get pissed off? This is the most replayed right here, so I kind of want to know what's going on down here.
My next claim is Michael Jordan is the GOAT and laughably better than LeBron James.
Ah! You think he's laughably better than LeBron? This guy's about to drop bars. This guy is about to drop. Holy shit. Skip Bayless, if anybody's gonna cook you, it is this guy right now. Sorry about that. My headphones just literally broke. Might have dropped them in the toilet. Yeah, by they broke, I meant I fucking dropped them in the toilet.
But.
Oh my God. LeBron James is the only person in the history of any sport to be penalized for making the championship. Michael Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. Correct. Michael Jordan didn't make it that many times. So Michael Jordan would have been worse off making the finals 4 more times if he had lost in the finals? It's better to get knocked out in the first round than it is to get knocked out in the finals?
LeBron had completely self-destructed in Game 6 of that 2013 finals. And then if
my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle. What do you mean if? And if Michael Jordan had lost his, then that also would be true. If Michael Jordan had made more finals, he'd have more finals. That's not the question. That's not the question. Credited for making the finals. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it's a team sport. The question is who's the greatest of all time, not who has played on the greatest teams of all time. Michael Jordan is probably the second greatest basketball player of all time. But the teams that Michael Jordan played on that won those finals, that back-to-back three-peated, those were incredible basketball teams with incredible basketball players on them, like Michael Jordan. LeBron James took the shittiest Cleveland team I've ever seen to the finals in 2018, and they lost because it's a team sport. It is not whoever has the best basketball player automatically wins the finals. It's whoever has the best team wins the finals. Without Kevin Love, without Kyrie Irving, is literally this is the greatest basketball player of all time. This right here. Cleveland LeBron single-handedly willing himself through every single opponent and going to the finals and losing to the Golden State Warriors, who were a significantly better team. I mean, technically, they had a chance. Anybody has a chance, but that Warriors team was the best team in the league at the time. But no one's sitting here debating that Steph Curry is the greatest player of all time. You can make an argument for Steph Curry by the end of his career to be in the top 10, and you could also make the argument that Steph Curry is the greatest point guard of all time. That argument will be made in 5-6 years when Steph retires. Nobody's saying he's better than LeBron. There shouldn't be a debate. LeBron James was literally handcrafted by God himself to play basketball. And that is exactly what he did for 20 plus years at the highest of high levels. He's the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron's argument is stronger if he only made the finals 4 times. Like if LeBron made it all the 4 times LeBron won, if he was just 4-0 in the finals, it would be okay, I guess. This LeBron right here, this is the greatest basketball player to have ever walked the earth. I always see that argument too. It's like Michael Jordan is the ceiling and LeBron is the floor. Like for the GOAT debate. Like LeBron has the greatest floor of all time, but Michael Jordan's highest high was better. I completely disagree. The highest high of any basketball player ever is this LeBron James. Swan Oladipo on the game winner. Timeout Cavs, 3 seconds left. Inbounds, stop, pop, bang! That is the greatest basketball player of all time right there.
My next claim is Patrick Mahomes is dramatically overrated.
Whoa. I didn't even know he had this claim. Patrick Mahomes is dramatically overrated? I'm trying to think. I certainly think that the Chiefs and Andy Reid have had some of the best teams, some of the best defensive play calling, and some of the best coaching, but I don't think that discredits Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is really, 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 really good. I think Patrick Mahomes creates first downs and creates big plays more than any other quarterback in the league right now. Maybe Lamar Jackson is the only person I would put above or on Patrick Mahomes' level with that. Bill Belichick cost him? What? That's crazy. Wait, but why does that make Mahomes overrated? Why does Tom Brady's existence make him overrated?
Tom Brady has never won a Super Bowl without a top 10 defense. Ever. Period. End of conversation. Pro Football Reference. Look it up.
I'm not going to put that against Tom Brady. Most teams require a top 10 defense to even make it to the Super Bowl. People love the whole offense thing because offense sells the tickets and everybody loves their Justin Jeffersons and their Jamar Chases and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it is defense that wins championships in the National Football League. Bar none, it is defense that wins footballs. There are rare cases where an overwhelming offense has a hot streak and wins the Super Bowl. But like, I think the Buccaneers Super Bowl win with Tom Brady is the best example because yes, Tom Brady played an excellent game. The Chiefs were this like electric offensive team that could not score. No way he's discrediting that Mahomes throw, bro. That was Jet Chip Wasp, right? This is the play that Skip is discrediting right now. He's saying Mahomes threw up a Hail Mary and it just happened to get caught. No, this is a hell of a play. He knew where his guy was gonna be.
Launches down the middle, Hill, open.
You couldn't throw that any better. Oh, that actually makes me mad. That makes me mad. I do think there are times when Mahomes is dramatically overrated, but this is not one of them. I'm with it though. I mean, it's once again like Patrick Mahomes. For the rest of his career, Patrick Mahomes is going to be criticized for this Eagles Super Bowl loss, or the Buccaneers Super Bowl loss. I just hate that argument. It's so hard to make the Super Bowl. You shouldn't be criticized for losing it. You should be much more heavily criticized for losing early in the playoffs. It's like once you get on the biggest stage, then everybody makes the full judgment about you. But it's like you had to get there. It's like 95% of the battle is making the Super Bowl. The Patriots weren't in the worst of it. Bro, the Patriots were playing the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins every year. Those teams historically have sucked. I mean, over the course of time, when Tom Brady was in that division, none of those teams were almost ever good. Here's who won the AFC. Dude, he's talking about, oh my God, I can't believe he just said the NFC West. He lucked into the worst division of football. Here's who's won the AFC East. Let's start in 1998. This is when Tom Brady enters the league. Jets, Colts, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, Patriots, 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 Dolphins, Patriots, 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 Bills. Okay, this is Tom Brady right here, 2020. Tom Brady beating Mahomes in the Super Bowl. And then this is now Tom Brady has left New England and he's on Tampa Bay. Obviously, New England is better because of Tom Brady. Obviously, New England's doing great because Tom Brady's there, but we're not going to sit here and pretend like the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins was this powerhouse division for Tom Brady.
Let's talk about the, what was that pass against the...
You know what? I like this guy. He's passionate. This guy has got nothing on my boy. This is a CBK. This is a certified ball knower. This is a very animated casual. He's basically my spirit animal. In my brain, in my dreams, who I believe myself to be, when I look in the mirror, I am this man. This is who... Damn, I kind of walked right into that one, huh?
I heard you.
All right. Honestly, there's so much good content in this video. I don't want to steal like this whole thing. So I highly recommend you go watch it. This is a banger, but I wanted to go over the best parts. I hope you guys liked it. This is a great format for this, by the way. I do want to look at some of these comments because sometimes Jubilee does this format, but for like, highly politicized concepts that people like think are life or death. This is a great format for it, because what's at stake here? You're debating some guy neither of you will ever meet. Well, Skip maybe, but these are the kinds of low-stake conversations that are appropriate for this format. Bingo, I agree. Considering the landscape of sports talk media, this is a brilliant move by Skip. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like everything I've seen in like legitimate, you know, televised sports media is just trash. Like Joey Taylor, like Skip Bayless, like Shannon Sharp, all that stuff that's going down. Ugh, it's scary. Probably is smart. Dude, Skip, just make your YouTube channel and you can just shitpost just like me. All right, boys. Hey, I love you. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.